We made it back here this morning on Monday, but it's a little muddy. So got a little bit of rain here over the weekend. Saturday I came out and it was too wet, but then I kind of thought it was going to start drying up. Saturday afternoon it didn't rain, but then I guess they had another shower come through, I don't know, yesterday or last night or something. So yeah, I got another section of fabric rolled out because I got some trucks on the way. Maybe, I don't know, probably in an hour, I think they said. So I'm at least going to try to rock from my pickup to the ends of the culverts here. I'd like to put another lift or layer on here, but had a limb, I guess it blew down or whatever with the wind yesterday or Saturday night or something. So I got that out of the way, but you can tell with the tracks, it's a little soft on that clay, and I tracked up there to see what it was like to maybe even work on the crawl space, and it's still a little muddy. So the sun's supposed to shine all day. I think it's supposed to get to 82. It's actually going to be a little cooler at the beginning of this week. So I guess while I'm waiting on the trucks, I may try to just take the grading bucket and I guess start kind of shaping or cutting on this ditch and moving some of this around. I was going to get the dozer in here, but it gets pretty soft down there, and the more you track on it, I think the wetter it's going to get. This may not work out too well anyway, but I think I can kind of cut and shape with the grading bucket. And then I need to build the road up here and then add the dirt so everything will kind of taper down to the ditch. I guess we'll work on that for now until the trucks show up, and then we'll jump in the loader because it's got the cleanest tracks, and then the dozer, and start trying to get some base rock on here. We can work on this little section and then put a little more rock on the driveway for today is about it. making pretty good progress on the pond, I would say. I've moved, I think, 55 loads so far today. The truck's got a counter on the dash, so I figured out how to reset. I think I didn't reset it this morning. It started out as 55 loads. I think I'm at 110 or 112. I'll have to look when I get back in there. So, but yeah, trying to put another lift on the driveway. So this is all I've done today, is just load and haul and load and haul. So it seems like I can I get like 60 or 70 loads. I've got all the way to the end of the driveway now that runs up to the garage, so this will be the most I've ever put on here. But I just dump one after another the whole way down, and then I'll get in the dozer and knock it all down and level it out, and then jump on the roller. But it's probably gonna take me all day to do this next lift or whatever. It's just, it takes about 6 minutes to load the truck, go dump the truck, and get back. So, and it gets a little quicker each time. When I start at the far end, I'll zip around there and start at the end of the driveway and just keep dumping and working my way back towards the excavator. So I haven't filmed much of this because it's so monotonous. It's really, I don't know, you see me digging out in this hole a little bit and dumping some on the road. That's about it. There's really no other way to go about it, but kind of got it cut. We've got rain a couple days, so there's probably a foot of water in there. So then I kind of come this side of it, kind of leave me a little dam, so I can kind of keep digging on that. But then there's just all this groundwater that comes seeping up, so it's probably not going to matter. I can probably just dig all that out, and then I'll have to get in there and kind of make sure the bottom of this thing's kind of slicked up, or at least the same height. But I'm dug all the way around here, and I actually hit like solid rock right down here. So that may be some of why that little peninsula thing has stayed. So, because I've actually even hit rock right up to there, which makes me kind of think or wonder, that may be why that pond is as shallow as it is. But you get, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet over here, and that rock just kind of starts getting deeper and deeper. So we'll have to see, but I'll probably cut this area out where I'm sitting, and then I think I'm going to cut it over to like right there, and then that track, I'll probably take all that out, and I'll have some room to kind of slick that up. And as I go that way, I'm probably going to get a little more gradual with it. But I may cut this area that I'm sitting out for starters, and then I'll come back and dig out that pond and that pond. I guess after I get in there and get that cleaned out, I'll have to make myself a ramp. But I'm pretty close to getting these done where I can cut these two and then let this water run down in this deeper part, and then I can go back and dig that one out and then dig that one out. So still got a ways to go. I got moved 230 loads in the old Hydrema, so, which it hauls around 8 yards or 12 tons, so it's just a touch smaller than the Peterbilt. But I couldn't have got the Peterbilt around through here because some of this is sinking and pumping so bad that I had to have this truck to get through here. So, but yeah, this is kind of all I've done today. So I thought I just gotta give you guys a quick update. And I get a little closer, get a few more of these before I get the dozer out. We'll kind of see what we've done with the road, and then hopefully knock that down. It's with that rain, it's kind of made some of this road kind of pump and move. This stuff's crazy. It sets up like concrete on the top, but then you can dig down like 3 inches below the surface and it's still wet. So I'm gonna try to build this lift back up again, kind of shape it back up with the dozer. Then I've taken some dirt and I've been dumping along the edge. I doubt that really holds it to try to pack it in, but I'm hoping I can kind of dress that up along the sides of there and slope it, and then as I put clay on there, it won't really be able to push out as much. I think it'll eventually dry out and be just fine, because the section I've got done with the base rock on there, which you probably can't tell, I'm all the way past the pipes. I got 12 inches of base rock and I still put the fabric down. I did like 8 inches of 3-inch base and then 4 inches of the 1-inch stuff with the fabric. And the triaxle trucks were backing across there. You can see when I got a little bit closer to the pipes, which that was one of the days we got rain, like the rock and everything was kind of moving like almost in like a little wave. But I touched it back up and then ran the roller over it and the loader and stuff like that. And then now it's been hotter and dry. It seems like it's pretty much set up. But like I said, hopefully when it's all said and done with this built up, some water will shed off of it and away from it, and this stuff may dry out and work for a road. I'm sure it'll be fine for like their vehicles or, you know, like a car, but the concrete trucks and the lumber trucks are the one I'm always trying to build it for and more concerned about. So, but the good news is they're going to be here at the beginning of construction, so even if they rut it up or kind of mess some of it up, I can dress it up and touch it up as we go and just add more rock if need be. And then I'd say, you know, late this year or beginning of next year when they're done and moved into the house, they won't probably have any problem with it then, but it just may be a little spongy right now.